Okay, so the Saints will take over on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. First down marker on the 29. The Rams defense is -1 on the pass and -4 on the run, so I'm using my red markers. And we have first down for Archie Manning and the crew. Let's change possession here and get a new play. We have an outside run. Player assignment number 15, Bill Butler. Second running back with a 23. That'll be a 26. 2-yard pickup. -1 for the defense impact points. And that'll be a 1-yard pickup for Bill Butler. Second down, new play, short pass to 16. That'll be Dave Parks. He is a tight end, and he's an A receiver. You have a 45 on Manning's card. That'll be a 12. It's a 5-yard pickup. Dave Parks is an A. That brings it up to a 6. -1 on the defense impact point. So it's a 5-yard pickup for Dave Parks. I'll bring up 3rd and 4. So we'll click on the 3 to 5 yards on the 3rd down. You can see that the Saints have passed 56% of the time and run 44. And they, in reality, ran 57% or passed 57% of the time and ran 43% of the time. So they're one of the few teams in 72 that had more passing plays than runs. So I have an algorithm that will adjust the play calling based on what I have entered in. And you can see the Saints have 57% passes and 43% runs versus the Rams 44% of the time they pass against 56% of the time on the run. So I have an algorithm built in to my spreadsheet that will call the plays accordingly and try to get it either right on or within a few percentage points. But the more long 3rd downs they have, the more chances are they may go over on their pass a little bit. But it'll bring it in pretty close. So anyway, we have a 3rd and 4, so we're going to do 3 to 5 yards. So it's a short pass to 16. That'll be Dave Parks, tight end, A receiver. With a 65, that is a K. So on my cards, a K, and we're going to use the K column for a quarterback scramble. So let me get the roll, 2d6 here. That's a 61, and we'll use the K column. That is a 9 on Archie's card. A 9 for quarterback scramble is a 3-yard pickup. In the 4th quarter, it would be doubled since it's a green. So it's a 3, -1 for the defense impact point. So it's a 2-yard scramble for Archie Manning. That gives him 2 scrambles for 10 yards and 4th down. So we have a punt by the Saints. And that is a 53 for punter Julian Fagan. 53 will get you a 6. 6 is his average, and his average is 41 yards. So that's 41 yards for the punt. And I'm going to measure it off in my head here. 13, 23, 33, 43, back 2, 4, 41. So the punt is received at the Rams 32, and we'll have a punt return by the Rams. That's a roll of 33 for Jim Bertelsen, and that'll be a 5, and that is a plus 35. He already has 15 yards on his average punt return, so that's a 50-yard punt return for the Rams. So that's 50. That'll put it on the 13-yard line. I'm sorry, the 18-yard line down in Saints territory. So they'll be starting down here at the 18. Now the Saints on defense are +8, so they get a clear marker. So I know to count off 8 for their defense impact points. And they're +5 on the run. So +8 on the pass, +5 on the run. So for carries or gains of over 5 yards, we apply 2, +2. And under 5 yards and under, we would add 1, and we count down until the marker is removed. Now, if there's a red marker, of course, you would remove yardage. Plus, because their defense is poor on the pass and the run, you add. All right. So the Rams have it. 1st and 10. We have 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll change possession here. Give it to the Rams. And the clock is built to, has code behind in the Visual Basic code. I have all this code here on this page that does all these things that you're seeing on the spreadsheet. And so the clock will run down. It'll give me, it moves on its own. It will give me about 120 plays per game. So it does its own thing. All right, let's get a new play for the Rams on 1st and 10 from the Saints 18-yard line. It's an outside run for 15. That's Jim Bertelsen. He's got a 52 roll right there. And that is a number 32, PRN 32. That's a 0-yard gain on an outside run. So Bertelsen with a 0. He had the big gain earlier. Brings up 2nd and 10, new play. Outside run, Bertelsen again with a 41. That could be trouble. That's a 33. That is a possible fumble on my single solo chart. It is a gain of 7, and we'll add 2 because of the defensive impact points of the Saints. So it's a 9-yard pickup, and we'll give that to Bertelsen. Gives him 66 yards on the day. Now, if this roll is greater than his runner rating, which is a 3, it is a fumble. Right now it's a possible fumble. It's a 5, so it's a fumble. So now we're going to roll on the single solo chart, the far right column, 46, and it is recovered by the defense. D6 recovers it. It'll be Tim Russell of the Saints. So that is a turnover. Give them a turnover. That's their 2nd turnover. They had an interception earlier in the game. Change possession. Saints ball. Now I do interception and fumble return over here. 62 will be the sum of 3d6. So there's 12 plus 1. That's a 13-yard return on the fumble return. 13 plus 9 will bring it out to 24 for the Saints. Rams will go on defense. Saints have 1st and goal on their own 24. Wow. That's 2 turnovers deep in Saints territory for the Rams. One was an interception, and another was a fumble. So the Saints will come out onto the field with their wide receiver core of Danny. Boy, this is a hard one. Abramowitz, Bob Newland, wide receiver, Dave Parks, tight end, and Robert Brown, tight end. And for the Rams defense, we have a -1 on the pass and a -4 on the run. You can see their defensive card. I have a 50-point team rating system that I use. And that's to support my defense impact points. So the Rams are rated 39 on pass defense and 42 on run defense. So they have -1 on defense impact points on the pass and -4 on run defensive impact points. Now this goes against the Saints, who have a 45 on their passing and a poor rating of 27 on the run. And you can see how the matchup looks here. The Rams have a 38 pass, 46 run. Like I said, this is the system ranges from 26 to 50. They have a 39 pass and 42 run. They have a good sack rating of 16 and a poor interception rating of -12. They pass 44% of the time and run 56% of the time. The Saints' passing rating is good. They have a 45, so they're +6. Their run is poor. They're -15 against that run defense of the Rams, which is a 42. So their 27 is -15. Their pass defense is 30, so they're -8 in that category, and their run defense is poor too at 33. They're down 13 points on the run against the Rams. So, the Rams are on defense. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Inside run, Bill Butler on a 33. That is a 5. Inside run, that's a 3-yard pickup. -1, 2-yard pickup for Butler because of the defense impact points applied. 2nd down, new play. Ooh. It's an inside run for Bob Gresham. And he has a roll of 33. That's an 8. 8, 3 plus his rating, which is 2, is 5. -1, that's a 4-yard pickup. Gives him 13 on the day, brings up 3rd down and 4. So we'll click on the 3 to 5 outside run for Bob Gresham. On a roll of 42, that's 18. 18 is a 3-yard pickup, -1. That's a 2-yard pickup. And they are short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th down. We'll have a punt for the Saints by Julian Fagan. The roll is 43. That's a 28. So it's -13 off his average of 41. So that'll be a 28-yard punt. Wow. 28 yards, 10, 20. So it only goes to the Rams 40, and the Rams have a punt return. Get these Rams out here. Here's the roll for the punt return by Jim Burleson, the punt returner. He has an average return of 14.5, so that's 15. He has a roll 24. That's a 21, -3. So it's a 12-yard return. Puts it on the Saints 48. And the Rams will come out on offense. We have a 3-3 game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to halftime. And the Saints defense will come out on the field with their +8 pass defense and +5 run defense. You can see the Rams are now at the 48 of the Saints, 1st and 10.